Hey there, blooming beauties. Welcome back to my channel. If you all have not noticed at this point, I love trying out new soaping techniques. So here is another imprinting video. So the first one, I used a piping bag and then pressed on the side of the soap mold to get my desired shape. For this video, I am doing it slightly different. This one was more difficult than the first, but like always, the soaps always turn out beautiful. Like all of my videos, what I'm doing here is measuring out my butters, and then I will melt them using the double boil method. Then I measure out my oils and I'll set that aside to combine later on. And of course, I'll measure out my sodium hydroxide lye, my distilled water, and then I'll combine those immediately after the clip. So that gives me time to work on all that I need to work on before my temperature starts to drop. So after combining my lye, the initial temperature was about 200 degrees Fahrenheit. So I had about 30 minutes to an hour to work on everything else. So for this imprinting technique, I took a soap embed. As you see, it is in the shape of a Christmas tree. And then I used my soap planer to thinly slice the soap embed. And I did make a bunch of these because I didn't know exactly how much I needed. So I just kind of winged it on what I thought that I would need. So here they are, thinly sliced, and this is about how much I had. After slicing, there was still some softness to them, so I thought that they would just adhere to the sides with nothing, but that did not work. As you can see, it's sticking to my finger. So I used 91% isopropyl alcohol to get it to stick, and surprisingly enough, that did the trick. So blooming beauties, I would love to give a shout out to the commenters and my subscribers for providing me with tips on how to manage my titanium dioxide. Since I started soaping, it's just always been a thing where I use a lightweight oil to disperse my titanium dioxide. But someone recently commented on whether or not my titanium dioxide was water soluble. So I decided to go to the source. I got this titanium dioxide from Mica's, and it definitely says that it is water soluble. So again, shout out to you all. this tablecloth and this kitchen has had enough of me and my soap shenanigans. So this will probably be the last time that I soap in my kitchen, and I'll head over to my office as I prepare to start selling soaps again. So again, guys, be on the lookout for when I will begin selling soaps in early 2025. So anyways, back to the titanium dioxide. I do have white kaolin clay and snow white mica from Mad Micas, and I'd like to do an experiment and include titanium dioxide to see which ones behave the best. Stay tuned for that experiment. So back to this soap pouring. So as you can see, my batter is thick. So I had no rhyme or reason for how I poured. The first layer was red, the second layer was white, and after that I freestyled the entire thing. So sometimes I would do red, red, white, red, 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 white, white, white. As you can see, that was 2 whites and then 1 red, and then a white and white. So that's 2 passes, and then 2 reds, 3 reds. So it wasn't calculated in how I did it. I just did it. I did what felt right. And I just did it like that, because when I'm too calculated when doing these hanger swirls, it just does not turn out how I plan it to. And I had that same mindset for the hanger swirl. So I plunged it to the bottom, trying to avoid the bottom trees. Even though they're flat, I didn't want to shift them in any way. And then I avoided the trees on the side. And I just swirled what I thought would be a nice swirl. And oh my gosh, it turned out so nice. And you'll see that in the next few clips, so stay tuned for that. So we are getting close to the end of the video. So I put my camera to good use for you all. I got a close-up of the inside of this soap. So I hope that you all love it as much as I love making this soap. And again, stay tuned for the launch of my website and wish me blessings. Alright, my blooming beauties, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope to see you again.